His pain was deep, clanging his teeth on the cross. He was hanged with a thief. Nails banged to his feet, angry with beef. He said, why have you forsaken me? His language was brief. A man of sorrow, he began to model selfless love, left abandoned and hollow. Poured himself out like a cup of bad coffee. Tempted with doubt, he said, devil, back off me. He then cried when his best friend died, hurting on the inside. He was feeling all alone. He said, yo dad, I'm feeling so bad. This nomad with no pad to call his own. Know this, homeless, poured out kenosis with the grossest roaches. Wonder why he chose this. He gave his power up to get all up in our stuff. He said I'll be betrayed by the time the hour's up. Tortured and captured, forward and backwards. Hands nailed to the board and was fractured. In a horrible act of a moral disaster. Wonder where the Lord was at. Real torture, in fact, he was more than an actor. This was the opposite of glorious rapture. Don't ever doubt that this pain was tremendous. Jesus knows what life is like in the world because he lived this.
You went through pain in this life, so you know what it's like. What it's like.
This all begins when our God wore flesh, and he jumped right into this hardcore mess. Washington of sin, like the far northwest. He said, I am willing to start your quest. He said, I'll be the last pick of the litter. Likeness with God, this he didn't consider as something to be grasped. Humbly he passed through. Unwed teenage mama with a baby passed through. Matthew told us at the end they didn't have rooms. So you were born in a stable? Is that true? Your mama with no period, come on, got to give you life. What a serious the spirit was. She had to put up with the various drama. That's why we call Mary Madonna. You were a prophet with no honor in your homeland. You say God play the fiddle for them and they won't dance. You said, Father, take this cup of suffering from me. You know what it's like to be tempted and hungry. What it's like, 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 what it's like.
You went through pain in this life, so you know what it's like. What it's like.
Go ahead, tell him. He can't possibly know what it's like to grow up and fight with every emotion and vice. I mean, it's the Christ. It's not like he ever disobeyed his parents and scared him with a 3-day disappearance. Or went into the local church in his hometown and all his friends told him to stop or slow down. Yeah, we've known you your whole life, homie, you just tripping. Can't know what it's like to be deserted over difference, or know about too much liquor swaying your sight. He probably never been around wine a day in his life. Never had a struggle to deal with the way of the world. That dude was perfect. He never even dated a girl. How can he know what it's like to be betrayed, be in pain, to be labeled insane, and love people in vain? Cause if while he was on earth we were the same, then all that is gonna do is leave us ashamed.